for you. So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you.
We be offing that, we be balling that, we be whipping that, we be mobbing that, we be trapping like hustling is a life, gotta get it like I'ma die tonight.
What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. What's in those streets for you? So leave me waiting on you. No matter what I do, it's not enough.
What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. Hollywood is in a great panic right now. The industry definitely is. As the feds and Homeland Security raid Puffy's mansions and confiscated a lot of evidence, we just gonna say. A lot of evidence. Come to find out, Puffy had all his homes and mansions rigged with all type of secret recordings that none of his guests was aware of when they would be attending these wild sexual Roman Empire parties. So apparently he'll be checking other people's phones in to make sure that nobody was recording, had people believing that no cameras and no video was allowed to get people comfortable, knowing that his whole house wasn't nothing but a damn camera. His whole house was a camera everywhere. You couldn't go nowhere. You go to the bathroom and cameras in the toilet stool. Like literally waterproof cameras in the toilet stool looking up your vagina and anus. That's a dirty dude. That dude, dirty. So he'll be having people coming in, checking their phones in, letting it be known, no cameras allowed, so that the guests could all be protected and be themselves without having to worry about anybody recording them. Because what happens at Puffy's house stays in Puffy's house. That's what people thought. Come to find out, he was recording everybody. He was recording everybody. He recording sacrifices. He recording orgies. He recording homosexuality. He recording substance abuse and drug use. Hollywood shaking in their boots, man. Them people hit that house and found all that stuff. You know they give us these electronics because we can't erase nothing, right? You do know that. That even though you so-called delete it out of your phone, you know they can bring it back. Whether from your computer, whether from your phones, nothing you so-called get rid of is actually really gone. It don't matter if your computers and stuff is damaged and broken. The way that they set this stuff up, as long as they have the device, it's something inside of it that they know about that they could pull out, sort of like the black box on an airplane. The airplane could blow up, everything is on fire, but that black box survived. The covering that it's made out of, that what's protecting what's inside of it. Same thing when it comes to your electronics and devices. That's just a fact. This is why a lot of people who actually conspiracy theorists, they don't like dealing with electronics, because they know that these things is actually given to us by the government, which is true. If you really think about it, that's true. You got to understand, we are under a government. The government governs the people. And in order to protect the safety of the people to some degree, because it is about that too, they still do illegal things and don't let us know everything that's going on, because as a government, it ain't for everybody to know what's going on. When you got other countries and things trying to figure out what you're doing, what y'all up to, what you got, so that they could be steps ahead of us. So a lot of things they don't supposed to tell us. But for the most part, by being a government, they will not be doing their job if they wasn't somehow have total control over the country by which they are governing. So when they give us these devices, it's already approved by them. They don't give us, we don't get it at the same time the government get it. When you be hearing on TV, when they be like, "Oh, we got the new iPhone 16, iPhone 17." Yeah, it's new for y'all. It's old for the government. The government, the one that approved it to release it. And it's not only our government, it's the government's period when you're dealing with the world. Because you have to be steps ahead of the criminals and the people that steady secretly behind the scene plotting to overthrow the government. So they have to be advanced. They have to be advanced to them on electronics, advanced on them when it comes to weapons, advanced on them when it comes to intel. So yeah, so all that matters. So yeah, he was recording everybody. Everybody. He got a lot of people in trouble right now. A lot of people in trouble right now because of that brother. Jamie Foxx in trouble. Cuba Gooding Jr. in trouble. Meek Mill's career over. Jay-Z shaking in his boots. The Prince of England in trouble. Like J-Lo in trouble. Man, there's so many people in trouble. It's more and more and more coming out. This brother done got a lot of people in trouble. This brother was really, really, really on his stuff. But he actually a fall guy, though. That's all that is. He a fall guy. He a fall guy. Because here's the difference. Like I was asking the question, right? How come they always making it seem like it's just a black thing? But that's not really true now, since I see the difference between the higher ups and these black guys who getting caught doing all this stuff. The higher ups is more smooth with their stuff. They more secretive. They more private. It's more closed in. These brothers like showboating, bragging, and they too reckless. They want everybody to know. Puffy wanted everybody to know he was hitting Meek Mills from the back. He wanted people to know that. He wanted people to know that. He wanted to brag on that boy booty. He wanted that. Come on, man. And you know what else that these guys crazy of? They don't want to admit that they homosexuals, which actually hurt them even worse. Like if they just come out and say they homosexuals, they'll have protection from the homosexual community. That's actually trying to control the government and politics right now. But because they're ashamed to admit that they homosexuals, they can't really get the protection from the LGBTQ that's actually got Hollywood scared to speak out against them. And they scared to admit that they homosexuals because they know it's not really accepted, really. Even though the world put it in a light where it is accepted, they know it's not accepted, and they know it's wrong, and they know it bothers them in their conscience and their spirit. That's why they don't come out and say it. You ask Puffy if he a homosexual, he gonna tell you no, even though he got all type of homosexual guys pressing charges on him, got lawsuits on him. These guys never like to admit they homosexuals. Dwight Howard, he didn't want to admit he was a homosexual. Young Buck, they don't want to admit that they homosexuals. Meek Mill don't want to admit he a homosexual. These guys literally getting caught with men, but don't want to admit that they homosexuals. Even if you think you on the receiving end, you still a homosexual if you deal with the same sex. Period. Ain't no such thing. But they try to desensitize and program their mind into believing if they ain't the one taken, they not really a homosexual because they on the receiving end. No. You're still a homosexual. But they don't want to admit it. Which again, I find it very shameful for any man to allow another man to jam his cock down his throat. That's very disgusting, trifling, shameful, and demonic. I find it very nasty and egregious, shameful for another guy to let another man bend him over and go up inside him. That's very nasty, very retarded. Something is wrong with that. I'm just keeping it 100. You going against your nature. You going against your spirit. Come on, man. Vagina is good, okay? Vagina is good. I don't know what's wrong with these guys. But they like power. And these people be worshiping them spirits. And they take on those spirits. And those spirits want them to do everything that goes against the living God. Simple as that. So this brother was blackmailing everybody. He out of pocket. He was recording all these, everybody in his house without their knowledge. So everybody getting buck wild, just believing ain't no cameras, when in reality his whole house is a camera. Everywhere you go, they saying no room. It wasn't a room that didn't have a camera. It wasn't a room that didn't have a camera. No privacy nowhere. You couldn't go duck off and hide nowhere. Yeah. So the industry scared. You got TD Jakes in trouble. You got everybody in trouble. Yeah. The thing they was doing at them parties. All them dungeons and secret chambers he had. Oh, yeah, he's scared. They don't know how many charges to charge him with. And not only that, now they building other indictment cases on other people in the industry. Oh, yeah, he done. So you better go out there with Russell Simmons. You better run, because you out of there. You play dumb if you want to. You know what you did. You know what you did. I'm keeping it real. They on your ass, Mr. Postman. Talking about he the shiny suit man. Well, you finna be the orange suit man. You finna be in that damn Orange County suit. You finna be the orange suit man. Damn. That's what you get, though. That's what you get. That's what you get. Lil Rod say you was trying to groom him. You was handing him off to the industry. You didn't got, boy, please. You was handing him off to the industry, he said. He said you was telling people they could hit him any way that they want to. That man got to recording everything. Yeah, that's how it worked, though. You thought you was getting away. While you secretly recording everybody else, he was recording you. Look how that worked. Just when you thought you was getting over on everybody else, he was getting over on you and was recording your coming and goings. And you thought you had it all under wraps. Yeah, this man is a real fruitcake, man. Puffy was. You know they was snorting pink. How you get your cocaine pink? Did y'all know that? He was sniffing pink cocaine. How your cocaine get pink? Where you get your cocaine from? Talking about a homosexual snuck it in. It wasn't pink till he pulled it out his anus. It was white till he pulled it out his anus. Oh yeah, man. Some dude terrible, man. He was doing all type of scandalous stuff to people. They said he was smuggling all type of liquid cocaine, so you can imagine how much cocaine he was breaking in. So this man, that's crazy. They said he was drugging up everybody drinks, spiking their drinks. I'm talking about this man was worse than Bill Cosby. That's crazy. Raping, taking, and shaking. Man, you done, dog. Now he ain't got a friend in Hollywood. Because everybody found out what he was doing to them. Like, bro, all that time you was recording me? And they know what they was doing in them private parties. Fornicating, adultery, homosexuality, bestiality, deep-throating, sacrificing. They scared. And man, all them FBI agents and them, they watching them damn cameras like, dang, you see this? That's such and such. Look, that's such and such. Look, that's crazy. They don't know how many people to charge. People scared as hell. Kevin Hart and them scared as hell. Yeah. See, we're in the last days. What was in the dark come to the light. Y'all about to get it. Thanks to p.diddy. So poor Meek Mills. You try so hard to be tough. You let that man crack you like a damn walnut. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, a whole recording of you getting cracked all over the internet. You crying, that man piping you with all his might. He literally trying to break you in. Like really breaking you in on some you got served type stuff. Like, he messed up everybody. I don't even want to hear a damn Meek Mill song no more. For real, every time I don't want to hear a damn Meek Mill song no more. That's crazy. He talking about he finna go to Africa where nobody don't know what happened to him in America. He talking about he finna go rap in America. They found out he done got broke in with no Vaseline. That man was hitting him with no Vaseline, like really, really trying to punish him on some he stole something type stuff, like because he signed with Rick Ross. And I'm talking about that's crazy. I was wondering why he break up with Nicki Minaj. I'm like, how could you break up with her? Nicki Minaj so right, she's so fine. Ooh, and she's strapped. Yeah, ooh, she ain't had no kids. He wanted a man. He was using her to sell records. He went with her to sell records when in reality he wanted a man. He wanted a man. He wanted to be Tarzan. Like that's crazy. Philly disowned him. They saying he can't come back to Philly. His best friend and left him. Showed a picture of his bloody boxers. How your boxers bloody from the back? how your boxers bloody from the back? These dudes is trifling, man. These dudes is terrible, man. That's Hollywood, though. I don't trust nobody in Hollywood. Nobody. Yeah, that's crazy because we all know this how you get to the real big money. Black people got natural talent in them. We naturally know how to perform. We naturally know how to rap. We naturally know how to sing. We naturally know how to be athletic. We naturally know how to entertain. So they done rigged the damn whole entertainment world up. I'm still gonna make it. I'm still gonna make it. I might not get to the point where you got to open up your booty to get to the big money, but I'm still gonna make it. I ain't going in that door. Keep me at the lower end. Keep me around the 5-10 million. I'm good with the 5-10 million bracket. I don't need the 50, 70, 80, 100 million. I don't need that damn bracket. I've been poor all my life. I can manage with 1 to 2, 3, 4 million. I can make that last for the rest of my life. I ain't gonna never stop eating noodles. I ain't gonna never stop eating pork and beans. I ain't gonna never stop eating lunch meat sandwiches. I ain't gonna never stop drinking 50-cent sodas. I ain't gonna never stop eating $2 for $1 bag of potato chips. I ain't gonna never stop shopping at Walmart. I ain't gonna never stop shopping at Aldi's. I don't care how rich I am. I love them stores. I'm gonna make that money last for the rest of my life. I don't need 100 million. That's too much for me. 1, 2, 3 gonna last me for the rest of my life, and I'm good. I could upgrade all my women with that. Hell, I got some pretty bad fine women right now for $100. So you give me $1 million, you know how pretty. Look, I get pretty women with $100. You know how much I could do with $1 million? I could get a woman prettier than the woman I got now for $200. I'm keeping it real. I love girls, 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 girls I do adore. Leave your number on the cabinet. I just got off tour. Noriega gonna say he could have been one of them guys like Puffy with 40, 50 million, but they asked him to go through one of the doors. He chose not to go through the door. Right. Cat Williams said the same thing. He wanted to keep his virgin booty hole. That's what he said. So I'm a forever be street. Okay? I don't need none of that type of stuff. These guys are crazy.
All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.